Texas coaches and athletes. This is Coach Kai Heck coming to you live from APEC in Tyler, Texas. This is my other coach right here, Coach Clay Price. Lindell's Finest coming at you. Today we're going to show you some of the events that you're going to be partaking in during the Combine. I also kind of show you a little preview of the facility as well, so you can get familiar with the environment that you're going to be working in. If you were here last year, you may have recognized that this facility was just finishing construction. Some of the turf wasn't even finished yet. So we're proud to announce that it is finalized. Everything is ready to rock and roll for the 4th annual ETSN APEC Top 100 Combine powered by Azalea Orthopedics. So first thing we're going to start with is the track. This is the track you guys are going to be running on. You will be running in flats, not cleats. So make sure you bring training shoes with you. We have a 75-yard long turf track. The surface underneath the turf is a Nike grind surface, so it's actually used from old ground up Nike soles. That's the surface underneath the turf. Again, it's 75 yards long. We'll be using 40 of it, obviously, for the 40. It's a very fast surface, so make sure you bring light running shoes. Again, training shoes, not cleats, okay? So for the 40 specifically, Clay's going to demonstrate for you guys. Now keep in mind, the 40 is a small glimpse at your ability as an athlete to play your sport. But the coaches who are going to be utilizing this information are going to find it very important to see your development, see how well you can do in the future for their program. Okay? So when we do this 40, we're going to line up. You'll be able to hop down in your stance however you would like to. Clay's going to demonstrate that. Whatever position you decide to line up in, guys, when you pull up into your starting position, the rules are this. Okay? You're going to hold the starting position for 3 seconds. After you hold the starting position for 3 seconds, then you're allowed to burst out whenever you're ready. Okay, so he's going to pull back, hold for 1, 2, 3, and then drive out of his stance. Okay, we're going to be measuring the 10-yard split, the 20-yard split, and the 40-yard split. Okay, all this information is going to be great feedback for our coaches. Again, we want to make this Combine as valuable to you guys as possible. So giving these coaches this information, these coaches who are calling us, looking at the website, trying to get information on how good of an athlete you are, this stuff's going to be valuable. So make sure you come ready prepared to do your best at this event, okay? Last thing on this, there's going to be a laser time. So the laser is reality. Laser is what it is. Typically, you're going to be about 2 to 3 tenths slower on a laser than you are going to be on a stopwatch. Okay, that doesn't mean you can't put up a great time, but it's going to be competitive. It's going to be accurate. Okay, guys? From here, we're going to head outside to the outside field. Where we'll be doing some of our agility work and some of our jumps. Once we get outside, guys, you are going to need your cleats. So we will transition from our flats to our cleats whenever we get outdoors. As you can see over here, okay, we're stocked full of speed equipment. That's a big thing of what we do is help develop the speed for you guys. So if you're interested in working on some of these things, if you know that you need to improve on some of these qualities, come see us. We'd love to help you. Okay, this facility was built with East Texas athletes in mind. We wanted to bring something to East Texas that's recognized on a global scale, okay, not just something that's competitive in Tyler. Okay, we don't want to just give you an edge, we want you to dominate your sport, okay? So if you have an opportunity to come out here and see us, please do. Out here on the field, we got 40 by 25 yard turf field. Okay, this surface is extremely advantageous to you. It's very sticky. You'll be able to cut really well. You will be in your cleats for the pro agility as well as your broad jump, which we'll go over in a minute, okay? Pro agility will be right here. This is a 5-10-5 drill. All you guys have done this before. Biggest thing on this one is you're going to get 2 shots at it, and 2 shots only. Okay, and it's the coach's option to give you a third if you happen to fall on one of those reps. You will go 1 each direction, 1 to the right and 1 to the left. Okay, some of the rules and the pointers on this drill is if you are going right first, your right hand is going to be down in the center of this line with your body centered over this line. Okay, you start the movement on your own. Whenever you start movement, the coach will start the stopwatch. Okay, so he's going to take off to the right. When he goes right, he's got to touch the line with his right hand. Okay, he's going to tilt and touch. When he comes back through, he's going to go 10 yards. He's going to touch the left side with his left hand and then sprint back through the middle. Notice he did a good job of not using a prop hand, okay? One thing we do not want is to have this inside hand down. Okay, that is not allowed in the Combine or any type of pro day. We want to give our coaches good information to evaluate you and compare you to other athletes across the board, whether it be collegiate or NFL. Okay, so again, if you're going right hand's down, you're going right first, touch with your right hand, sprint through, touch with your left and finish. Okay, no inside prop hand. Okay? From here, we're moving on to the broad jump, guys. We'll still be in cleats for this, we got our broad jump mat out. We'll actually be jumping right beside the mat, so we'll be jumping in the turf. Okay, you're gonna line your heels up in the front of the white line. On this drill, on our jumps this year, we're gonna allow you to jump as long as you improve, okay? So if you jump, say 100 on your first rep, a 105 on your second, we're gonna give you a chance at a third, okay? So as long as you improve, we're gonna give you an opportunity to jump and really see how far you can jump, okay? So from here, your feet are set, your toes are on the line but not in front of the line. Okay, from here, you're gonna sink down, jump out as far as you can. Now, big thing here is that you stick your landing, okay? If you fall back, okay, and the coach can't get an accurate measurement of where you landed, okay, it's a scratch. We won't be able to count that. So make sure you stick your landing. Next thing, we're gonna mark your furthest back heel. So if you land in a staggered position, guess what? The right heel gets marked and not the left. So it's important to make sure you get both feet out in front of your body, land and stick and hold, okay? Let's see one, coach. He's gonna load, jump, stick his landing. From there, we'll mark his furthest back heel. We'll line it up with the number, and we'll give you your jump, okay? You'll get upwards of 4 attempts as long as you're improving. All right? We'll head on inside to the next exercise. Guys, another couple cool features you'll notice out here is we got the outdoor basketball courts. This is a sport court used in 3-on-3 World League. Okay, it's a sport that's looking to get put in the Olympics. We also have an Olympic-sized sand volleyball court where we can do sand training for agility and footwork, conditioning. Obviously, we also do volleyball skill work out there, which is not quite as pertinent to you guys. Come on inside. So guys, this is kind of our power development area and our footwork area. We've got a med ball right here, med ball wall right here. We'll work on throwing implements into the wall. It allows for powerful upper body explosion. It allows for powerful rotation through the hips and the core. We got a lot of different tools we use over here. We got plow boxes for jump technique work, for explosive hits, all those things that we work on. The next exercise right here is kind of the only thing that is not your common pro day or combine type of exercise. This is called the Kaiser Power Squat. Okay, if you go and look at the results from last year, the best number we had was 4,444 watts by Antonio Washington out of Marshall. That's an incredible number. Okay, over the past 10 years that I've been here, the most I've ever seen is 4,500 watts, and that was by NFL running back Kendall Hunter, which you guys all should know. So that's an impressive number. Let me show you how it works. So you'll get underneath it just like a traditional squat, guys. Okay, all this equipment is pneumatic air pressure, so you don't have free weights involved. Okay, that air pressure allows for a very smooth resistance. It allows you to be explosive through that range of motion without the risk of the weight flying off your back or coming down and clanging on you, okay? So from here, we're gonna adjust the weight to a weight that's gonna allow you to get the optimal power number. Okay, now keep in mind, power is a unit of the weight you're using and the speed at which you use it, okay? So what this can show me is if you give me 2 guys who have the same maxes, both say squat 400 pounds, the guy who gives me a higher power squat number is gonna be the guy that I'm gonna take out on the field, is gonna be the more dynamic, explosive athlete, okay? So Clay's gonna be underneath it. We're going to help you guys adjust the number to get a number that's right for you. From here, you're going down and up as fast as you can and trying to explode through this thing. Let's see one. Good. So he even left the ground a little bit. So we'll add a little bit of weight for him. It was a little light. And there's going to be a balance, guys. There's going to be too much weight where you can't move it fast enough. There's going to be too lightweight where you're moving it too fast, okay? You got to find a balance right here. Let's see one more. Good. Let's add a little more weight. Give him another shot at it. Good, right there. You guys are going to get 3 attempts at that. Give it your best go. Okay, again, last year, 44-44, Antonio Washington. I want you guys to come out and beat that this year, okay? We got several other machines like that. You'll see over here these functional trainers. Again, it's all pneumatic air pressure. Okay, these things are not only smooth resistance, same resistance throughout the full range of motion, but they'll also give us a power output reading, okay? So if you're throwing athletes, guys, we want them to have rotational power, everything that we need to do to sprint well, jump well, these type of equipment is here for you guys to help you with that. Next exercise we'll be at is the bench press, guys. The bench press, we all know this year, we're making a slight change, okay? You have 2 weights. Wide receivers and defensive backs are going to be using 185 pounds. We're going bench rep max. How many reps can you get? If you are not a wide receiver or a defensive back, you will be using 225 pounds, okay? There is not going to be the middle weight of 205. It's either 185 or 225, okay? We're going for max reps. You'll have a spotter. We're going to warm you guys up. Once you're underneath it, now go and get back here. A few rules apply, okay guys? biggest thing is you got to touch the bar to your chest. You got to lock it out at the top. Okay? If you don't do that, we won't count the rep. Okay? We'll say lock out, lock out. Next thing is you got to keep your hips in contact with the bench. If you're throwing your hips up in the air, we know that's not a true demonstration of your upper body. Okay? So we're going to not count the rep as well. We're going to say hips down, hips down. Okay? But you only get one go at this. So from here, you'll give me a countdown. I'll unrack it. We're up, and then it's on him. Okay? We'll give him a couple reps. When he's at fatigue, whenever I got to grab onto it and help him, that's the rep that doesn't count. Okay? You're going to give me as many as you can. Again, keep the hips down, touch the chest, lock it out. You're either 185 or 225. Good, guys. Last event we have of the day from a combine testing standpoint is our vertical jump. Okay? Last year we used the jump mat to test our vertical, and we used the Vertec to test our max height touch. Okay, this year around doing a max height touch. Again, we want relevant information that these coaches are seeking out to compare you across the board to other athletes that they have collegiately and at the professional level. Okay? So we're going to use the Vertec. This is how it's going to work. You're going to step up, so you're going to place your ankle bone up against the bottom right here. We're going to get your reach first. Okay? You're going to reach up as high as you can along this pole. From here, our coach is going to adjust the Vertec to your reach. Okay, get it set at a certain number. After that, it's on you to jump. Now, a couple things, guys. When you're lining up with this, you want to make sure you reach your hand up and line it up along these tabs. Okay, so if this pole is an extension of my hand, I want to be right on the back side of these tabs. Okay, it's going to line you up in a good position. Next thing is, you've got to go straight down and straight up. Okay, you can't shuffle your feet. Let's see a shuffle right here. If he goes down and jump and he shuffles his feet, okay, it's a scratch. You can't do that. You've got to go straight down, straight up. Let's see a good one right here. He's going to line up. He's going to get tall. He's going to sink and jump. No shuffle right here. Good. And he's going to touch as high as he can. From here, I'll adjust these out. Guys, similar to the broad jump. If you improve on your next rep, we're going to let you go again. Give a true test of how high you can jump. Okay? Now, big things here. When you go up to touch those tabs, don't swat them like you're trying to spike a volleyball. Go up like you're trying to get a block or meet a ball at the highest point. You want to get long through the upper body, okay, and touch as high as you can. Okay, so touch, don't swat. Guys, that wraps it up for the combine test. After that, we'll be out on the field to do our skill work. And skill work is going to be ran just like a collegiate pro day or even the NFL combine that you see. Each group will be broken up in position-specific groups. Okay, some groups will have combinations, some groups will not. Okay, we're going to run you just like a pro day. Quarterbacks are going to do throwing drills. They're going to do footwork drills. Okay, wide receivers are going to do footwork drills and run some routes. Okay, the quarterbacks are going to throw to them. The defensive backs are going to do footwork drills, defensive back drills. They're also going to do some breaks, okay, where they'll be having balls thrown to them. All right, O-line, D-line will do some footwork drills. Okay, they'll also do some one-on-ones. Okay, linebackers, running backs, same thing. Running back, linebacker drills. Okay, and then some one-on-one drills potentially. So be ready for that. Anything can come. We're not going to give you specific drills on that. That's going to be part of the challenge on that day. Come and being ready to rock and roll with whatever we give you. Okay, but I will give you this. It will be relevant drills that your coaches who are recruiting you will know how well you're performing in those drills and be able to compare it across the spectrum. Okay. All right, guys, heading into the lab area right here. Guys, kind of the last area of the facility that you guys won't be really utilizing, but I wanted to show you guys is our lab area. Okay. Lab area's got a lot of energy systems development equipment. Energy systems development is a great way to improve body composition, to improve durability and longevity, keep you injury free. Okay, you can't prevent all injuries, but you can highly reduce the likelihood of them. Okay, how well you're conditioned is a huge component of that. We want to make sure you guys are going into 2-a-days, going into your season prepared to take on anything. All right, one really cool tool that we have, Coach, if you don't mind. Right, these wood-weight treadmills right here, these are curved treadmills. You are the motor on these, guys. So these don't have an engine. You're not just taking your foot up and putting it back down. You're actually operating this, okay? What this does is it forces you to run in an upright position, the proper position, allows for greater ground reaction forces, and teaches your body to get your foot off the ground faster. Okay, this is another great tool we have to teach you how to finish your sprints and get into those top-end mechanics. Okay, guys? We'll see play right here. He's going to walk. Then I have him jog, give us a little demo. And then I have him sprint, he'll pick it up. And relax. Good. Guys, you can run up 23, 24 miles per hour on these things. It's a great tool. Again, it teaches you proper mechanics. If you strike too far out in front, it's going to break. If you don't recover, you're going to fly off the back side of the thing. So again, a great tool that we have here for you guys for no reason other than to supplement East Texas athletes, to add on to the programs you're already doing with your high schools and with your coaches. We just want to be able to be here to give you another little edge if it's something that you feel like you need to compete at the next level. Guys, we're looking forward to the combines coming up May 22nd, just a few weeks away. I know Clint and the guys at ETSN and Mike, they're going to get this information out to you guys very soon, some specifics about times. But again, we're looking forward to having you guys. If you got any questions, feel free to call us, email them. All of our information is online as well. Again, Coach Kai Heck right here, Coach Clay was y'all's demonstrator. Feel free to reach out to us on social media or on email. Signing out, guys. Take care.